Peace be upon you, everyone. So, welcome to the Vajrayogini Diaries. First question is from Namkha. It's quite long, so I'll try and be brief with each point. So, thank you for all the teachings and the introduction to Vajrayogini. It was a beautiful retreat. The Haruka empowerment was great, and the commentaries tied in quite magically with a lot of the discussions we were having in the group sessions. Gachin Rinpoche is amazing. I'm making a commitment to the short version of the sadhana, which has been outlined, and the full one when possible. Okay, that's great. So I'm thinking on Saturday morning we'll do the full sadhana, and on Sunday we'll do the short sadhana with a meditation, like emphasizing one aspect of the longer sadhana, which we can do every day with the short sadhana until we come back to the longer sadhana, and by the time you've practiced it, it should flow effortlessly into the longer sadhana. And then the next day, when we do the shorter sadhana with the meditation, we'll do a different aspect and practice that during the week. So on the Saturday morning, we'll do the longer sadhana just all the way through, and then on Sunday morning, we'll do the short sadhana with a guided meditation based on a part of the longer sadhana. There are a couple of thoughts going on for context and some questions which I will write separately. I'm enjoying exploring mantra more and more with the feeling that it's a wonderful way to practice prayer. It has been the way for millions of seekers of truth. There is faith gathering around the teaching that when one yidam is being practiced, all are contained in that. Also, that all are contained within the one name. Yeah. Keep practicing, and the faith increases. My mind still has some confusion about the apparent separations when it comes to different traditions and the feelings and experiences which have happened. For example, I still don't know who is the one who calls my heart more, the messenger or the awakened one, by what has been introduced through you. There is so much love for the three great prophets. Christ's message is so beautiful, but for me the method is a bit less tangible outside of group setting. The ways of Buddha and Mohammed feel about 50-50. For me, that special kind of feeling which was discussed. Buddha feels far more applicable in method at this point. I do love saying his name though, and the Sufi mantras. It might be more for later. So I'll answer in another little video what it means to follow a spiritual guide. So the question is more on the symbols and where traditions cross over. We just practice in one tradition, so there isn't like a crossover. Should we practice the Vajrayogini mantra from the NKT or Kagyu presentation? Does it matter? Well, preferably you want to practice according to what we're doing here. But if you want to join the NKT, that's fantastic. Or if you want to join the Kagyu tradition, yeah, beautiful. You say Gachin Rinpoche is a beautiful spiritual guide. We have both a sadhana from Geshe and an empowerment from Gachin Rinpoche. So I'm not sure when you met Geshe, but ask him for the practices on his sadhana that you got from him. And you could ask Gachin Rinpoche. Even the first taste of the Vajrayogini sadhana through Geshe, is so amazing. I feel more drawn to the Kagyu Vajrayogini mantra. It is the same essential meaning from my understanding. Omamam Sawa Buddhadakini Vajrawanani Vajrabarachani Humam Hum Pe 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 Soha. If it is better to practice the mantra given by Geshe, I'm happy to do this. When he gave you the mantra, then ask him if it's what you should do. If it feels more appropriate to practice the visual forms from NKT, I noticed Haruka and Vajrayogini appear slightly different in the Kagyu presentation. It's up for you to decide if you want to join the NKT or if you want to join the Kagyu tradition. Or if you want to continue in the tradition here, in what we're doing here. And if you're interested in what we're doing here, then ask questions about what I'm presenting the path to you about. Then there's no confusion if you follow a spiritual guide. But of course, you can decide which path you like and which place you want to go to. I hope that answers your question. Peace be upon you.